Still much more to come on the show, including some more great highlights and a look at a football player whose talents extend beyond the football field. We'll explain that after this. Right now, it's time for our cover story. This week, a standout on the football field whose talent with a guitar led him to some tough decisions. Steve Dennis has the story.
Making decisions about our future is something almost every high school senior has to go through. But for Decatur's Andrew McKinney, those choices came early.
When Andrew was, I'd say small, he decided he wanted to learn how to play the guitar. Well, I told him, I said, I'll teach you how, but I'm gonna teach you 3 chords. And when you learn those 3 chords and can play those good, then come back and I'll teach you some more. Well, that's all I had to teach him was 3 chords.
From there, Andrew met up with some fellow musicians to form the band Echoing Eternity.
It was something really serious to me at the time when I was like 15, that I was real serious about my music and I was real serious about the band. And we played so much for my age, you know, and I was out so late every night. My parents basically helped me out with that. I got in at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning and had school the next morning and from different gigs and stuff like that.
While the band was starting to see some success, Andrew was also seeing success on the football field.
I was always the biggest guitar player, no doubt, at any concert we went to. And I don't know, it was different because the type of music and type of venues we played is kind of anti-jock, you know, any kind of sports, social thing. There were a lot of people who were just basically, you know, I got a lot of ribbing for playing football and playing in a band and things like that, but I never cared, and the guys never cared that I was with.
College recruiters, however, did care about Andrew's play on the football field, and when SMU stepped up with a scholarship offer, Andrew was left with a tough decision.
It's definitely a big deal to them, and it was a big shock to them when I had to, you know, was confronted with the fact that I had to choose one from the other. We knew that from the get-go, from around sophomore year. They were thinking, maybe this is going to kind of fizzle out. You know, what do we need to do? And we really prayed about it, and I just knew it wasn't the right time.
Andrew's decision to focus on football was also a commitment to his Decatur football teammates, who he hopes to help to a championship.
He knew the type of commitment that it took for us to be a successful team was going to be a commitment on his part to step up and be a leader for us. Never would have asked him to give up anything, but he knew that he wanted to do that for the rest of his teammates, and I think the other 58 guys in our locker room feel, I guess, a special thanks to him for the effort that he's put in, too.
The effort is paying off, as Andrew is one of the area's leading scorers, and his team has only 1 loss. And while he has set the guitar down to focus on Decatur and later SMU football, don't think the guitar will collect much dust.
I think Andrew's going to have a guitar in his hand no matter where he goes. When he's playing football at college, he'll have the guitar out there somewhere.
And at some point, Andrew will once again have a decision to make, and maybe at that point, the world will be ready for Andrew McKinney, the musician. And Andrew McKinney, the musician, will be ready for the world.
Certainly some great talent residing in the northwest town of Decatur. Andrew McKinney, another player we'll be watching here in the Metroplex for years to come.